Hello and welcome back to our Survival Let's Play on No Man's Land. Today we need to fix this tractor. I say today, it's actually a continuation from the last episode we recorded pretty much straight after. I've just put the video together. I haven't done the editing yet, so it is going to be a little bit shorter, but when I said last time that I wanted to get the video shorter, and part of that was getting 2-day months, without doing the time lapse that we did on it, it was 53 minutes, so great job there. Great job. Right, repair this, it's going to be 3,150. We shall pay that. And what we want to do first is, yeah, our loading wagon's over there. We're going to go and start picking up that straw. We've got quite a bit to do for the rest of the day, actually. Saying that, we can do some of the next in-game day, can't we? I think our cattle need feeding. Our cattle need feeding. Our chickens have been done. We need to seed this field with either corn or sunflowers. Now, my head's saying do sunflowers because we're going to have that production going. However, we haven't done any corn yet, but we also haven't got a production for corn, so I'd have to have a look and see what production we could get. So I don't know. I wonder if we can store this in our hayloft, can't we? I wonder if our trailer, our Marshall trailer, will carry it with the sides up, with the silage boards on them. That would be decent if it would. Because I mean, this actually carries more than the Marshall trailer, doesn't it? If the sides are down. I might test it before I put all the straw in. Because I don't want to be running back and forth with this if we can put it in the hayloft and then carry more time with the Marshall trailer. So it's silly. Right. Let's go to the hayloft, see if we can ditch this, which I hope we can. And then what I might do is, before we do any more, I just think we can't go over there, but I can because it's in the first growth stage, isn't it? Before we do any more, I might get the sides on the Marshall trailer and test it out. If we can't, I'll just do the runs with this. Right, I'm sure you can put straw in here. You normally can in haylofts. Yeah, you can. The camera collision thing does man. Heading, it's awful, isn't it? Right, let's get this down here. We'll unhook and then we'll see about getting this trailer converted. I was going to say, why have I only got 16 grand, but I fixed the trailer, didn't I? The tractor, sorry. Right, customise. There we go. Brilliant. So, it unhooks. I wondered why we pulled away so quickly. Right. Now let's... Can we get round there this time? Yeah, we can just. Only just. Is this gonna work? It's not, is it? Oh, it is. Yes, that's what we want. That is exactly what we want to happen. Because then I can carry, isn't it like 38,000 litres or something like that at a time? Which is like 1.5 times what we could have carried in this here. Which is very nice. I'm hoping to get some sheep today, I think, because since I was told by, I mentioned it last week in the last episode, I think it was Flossie, is it Flossie Gaming? Yeah, handle. Sure it is. I'm saying, I do mean Rossi Farming, not Fly. I do apologise. I'm sure it was yourself, wasn't it, who told us that the grids come off on the open pasture paddocks, pastures. So that's the one I'm hoping to use. I haven't I say tested. I haven't seen how big it is to see where I could fit it on this map, and obviously we restricted it at the minute. Once we harvest the sunflowers in fields 1 and 3, I probably won't mind taking up some of that field space. But obviously I can't do that when the sunflowers are in. The reason I don't mind taking field space up is because we'll do what we're doing now. We'll buy more land and we'll get the fields further away from the farm, so that the yard can expand and we'll have all the sort of stuff together. I know the maple production's out here, but I mean, it just blends in with the trees, doesn't it? So I wasn't overly bothered about that. Maybe just, have we got enough here? We've got 5% in this little bit here, so I'll put it on there. Not quite. We will do, go on. Just tell me to use that. There we go. I mean, the way we can do this now, I don't actually need, although it would be nice, I don't actually need a bigger forage wagon. I think this is just sort of a decent size. I mean, don't get us wrong. When we have money and there's not other stuff that I'm wanting to buy first, such as nearly everything, we will buy a bigger forage wagon if we've still got this sort of setup at the time, providing we haven't gone back to bales. Which, like I said, we'll never rule out, because well, grass work in general is one of my favourite things on this game, but in particular, baling. Okie doke. So what we'll do, we're going to get back over, we're going to put it on time lapse, try to get the majority of it, if not all of it, picked up, and then we'll see how much we got. I don't know if we'll start carting it today. We might leave it in the hayloft for a bit. Like I said, there's a few other things that I want to do around the farm first, so just sit back, enjoy the music, and we'll not long. Right, almost done. It doesn't take overly long really, although it'll be something like, I'd say we're 20 minutes into recording, but once I put a time lapse in, that might take it down to around about 15. But we need to get that field over there seeded with whatever we decide to put in it, and then get this one there turned around as well. Get that lifted, and I don't know how many trips we've done, so I'm not overly sure how much we've got. We've done about 5 trips, or have we only done 4 trips? I think it's either going to be about 96,000, or it's going to be like 115 or something. Are we full? No way. What's filled it? I know straw has filled it, but how much straw has filled it? 94. We've got 6,000 left, so we'll have about 100,000, just over 100,000. I didn't realise the capacity was that low. That's not very much at all, really, is it? Straw is not accepted here. Well, it is. You're just full. Right, that was stupid. Let's get spun around. Tell you what we'll do. We'll leave that there. We will go and get one load, and we will damage our tractor and our trailer. because them things don't cost much to repair at all, do they? It should have come out the other way. 100% should have come out the other way. Right. I might reverse out of here now. If I do it from there, that should be alright. Because I'll not get turned around, will I? What are we on? Oh, only 33,000. I thought it was 38. Right, let's take this. We'll get this one unloaded, and then at least it's a big chunk for the manure factory to start working through. I mean, to be fair, it goes through at a ridiculous rate of knots anyway, so... and of course that. So we know we've got about £40,000 worth of... I'm looking at the wrong one. It's not that one I want, it's that one. Oh, there, still. I knew we had around that much, around £250,000. So yeah, we've got about £40,000 worth, haven't we? Of silage there, which isn't bad, and we've still got another 125,000 litres to get through. So what's the limit? Is it 300,000? Or is it 400,000? Can't remember. Ah, I know what we need to do. I know what we need to do. Because I know what I did off camera now. I forgot. Right, I'm going to quickly go and change trailers over. And we're going to be back up at our productions. Right, we've got our box trailer. This is the one we need because in between episodes I went and I got all of the oat pallets. So that is what we're going to sell now. You're not going to pick that one up off the floor because it's on its side. It's not, is it? Well, that is an iron. It's going to have to be turned around. There we go. Right, can I just back up now? Oh my god. How hard do I want to make it? Do you know what, this has filled this quicker than I thought it was going to. Do you know what, I did not expect that. I thought this would have got all of it in. So, 20,000 litres. I mean, you've seen how quick that took. It could have been quicker if I wasn't a Doyle. I mean, it fills up quicker than it was selling, to be fair. If we start, we're about 16,000, weren't we? So, we're going to get to 7. We just passed 7. Are we at 7? No, nowhere near 7. 5,800. That's good. That's the last lot. That one won't go in, so we'll get that turned around. There we go. So useful as trailer. I know in the last episode we sold the tomatoes, didn't we? On the other trailer. I can't remember if we had this by then or not. Yeah, no. Right. So what do we think? 2,900. Check that out. Right, let's get the soybean done as well. I'll fill this up and we'll be back. Right, 20,000 litres of soybean drink. We'll see what the difference is. I think they're pretty much priced very similar. So we got, what was it, 5,000, 5,800 or something. Tell you what, a couple of episodes ago when we had like 3 grand in the bank, I did not expect to have over 30 grand by sort of a couple of episodes later, because I knew we didn't have anything sort of big to sell. But then it turns out that we had more furniture than I originally thought, and it's not going to sell. I said it's not going to sell. I mean, there, we will now. Yeah, we got more furniture than I thought. That brought a good chunk of money in. And then all just these little bits. Are we all full? Are we still going? No, we're still going. Nearly full. Not long left. $3,600. Yeah, just 2 more pallets after these ones. And then we'll... Is that it? That's it. So last lot, 53%. I think another thing that Rossi Farmer mentioned, I'm sure it was yourself, was selling the silage straight from the production. It was you who mentioned that, wasn't it? Yeah, change output. I didn't even, do you know what? I didn't even think of that. I just don't know. How much does it change? I don't know how much we would lose by doing that. That's all. And I don't know how quickly it would sell either. It's like 160, 190. I mean, that would be one of them tests, wouldn't it, where you would set it away for 24 hours and see how much you make. We don't need anything else from over here. I might look at that. Because then it would save us doing a load of carton, wouldn't it? What are we at for silage? Best in January. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, I mean, I did not mean to do that. Just teleport into the combine. Right. I'm going to go and get hooked up to that planter. And we'll go from there. You'll see we've started and not switched the planter on. Fantastic, great start. Let's go back around and try again. I mean, really, I'd just cut this, wouldn't I? But why do that, eh? What am I on? Yes. I'm on. I'm not getting stuck on 6 mile an hour though. Right. We're off. We are off. You'll see that I've gone round the outside a couple of times. I just thought I'd get started. What I can say, I mean, this plant I think is great, by the way, for the price we paid for it. I think it's absolutely outrageous. Corn, how fast does the seed go down in corn? I mean, that is crazy. I've had to, in the meantime, since starting, I think we had 87% when we first started. We ran out of that fairly quickly, and now I've had to go up and buy another bag, and I'm not overly confident that we're going to finish this either. I think we might have to go and get another one. The tank's just so small, that's all. Can't tell if I've missed that bit there or not. Yeah, we're already like 20% down. I can't remember it going down that quickly with sunflowers. I mean, in my head, like I said, I think it might have been earlier this episode, really, I think we should have put sunflowers in here because I think we'll go through sunflowers quite quickly when we start producing the oil. However, I'm stuck on 6 mile an hour yet. Hey, man. However, I wanted to do a different crop. We've not done corn. I'd like to do some sugar beet as well. Am I going to go up to 7? No. This is so annoying when it does this. There we go. Back up. Yeah, I have missed that bit, you can see now, can't you? I have to go back over that. Right. Let's get a little bit more done off camera and we'll come back close to the end. Okay, a couple of more runs and that should be us done. Looks like we are going to get it finished with this bag at least, even if we don't get it finished just with this hopper. It does use a lot of seed. I haven't even looked to see what price corn goes for on hard mode. Be interesting to find out. Corn, well, that's not great, is it? How does that stack up against? See, it's only just a little bit more than wheat. Which I'm surprised at, really. I thought it would have been a good chunk more. Oh, look at that. Not bad at all. Now let's go and ditch this somewhere. Tell you what we could do, we could put them tracks in, couldn't we, that we've been promising to do for forever. I still need to find a proper home for this. Just can't stay here all the time. Let's leave that there. We said we were going to do some stuff with the cows, didn't we? But let's get these tracks in first, or at least some of them. This over here, and there is a couple that we want to do. Oh, I've said about the sheep as well, haven't I? Right, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get dirt. It's this I want to do. Get them off here. Oh, I can't do there yet. That's a shame. So no, that looks better anyway. I wanted to clear that a little bit. I wouldn't be too fussed if this one isn't that big. Can't even look up. Yeah, this one here, I don't mind if it's like a little bit more sort of raggedy. And then we'll split off in here as well. Right, I think that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? I mean, I know we cut over here quite a lot as well, don't we? Should put one through there as well. Yeah, because we use that a lot. Okie doke. Shall we have a look at these animals? See where we can put... If there's no sort of immediate obvious place, I'm not going to put them. But for 9 grand, and to get these started, I'm going to be more than happy. Right, I don't mind having them up here. I certainly don't want to be doing a load of terrain editing. 9,900. If I go further down here, what about right behind? 10,000, 11,000. That's because it's right on the hill, but I don't mind. I wouldn't be... I was going to say I wouldn't be that bothered if it was up there, because it's space that I'm just not going to be using. Can I get it in there? Negative. Put over here. Ah! Now that's interesting. That is very interesting. Having it over here. We are going to have it over here. Here we are. Right, let's... I want to get that grid off straight away. I don't know why it's on. I'm not sort of saying it's a bad thing or anything like that, or that the modder, who I apologise, I'm not sure who's done it. But I'm not saying that it's wrong to be on. I don't understand why it's on. Is it just there to initially show where the sheep will go? Right, I think there's a point over here. There we go. Switched off. And now we want to start getting some sheep, don't we? Can we get sheep in our... Oh, have you seen what's in here, by the way? Absolutely typical, isn't it? We were looking for one of them for ages. We bought the box trailer, so we didn't need a forklift. And now there's a forklift in there for 15 grand. Which I'm not sure, because I can't remember how much we paid for the box trailer, but I bet you it's cheaper than what we paid for it. Which is just typical. Also, was it this episode? I mean, I should know this because I've recorded this episode just in a one-off. But was it this episode where we fixed the tractor? We started by fixing this tractor, didn't we? Have you seen where it's at already? And that's in, what, about 6 hours? 7 max? I don't even want this on. Why am I putting that on? I need this one on. Okie doke. Let's get up to the animal dealer and let's buy some sheep. Okie doke. That should be us in. What do I want? I haven't got any of these. Do you know what? I nearly always go with Holsteins. Just because obviously this is what, whether it's this cow in particular, but I don't want cows. Oh, don't say no, I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Yep, I'm being a biff. Right, we're doing sheep. So, are they all the same? I am going to get some Swiss black brown mountain sheep. I don't know what's better. I know Mr. Sealy P did a video on this and tested it all, because I think I remember right at the beginning of FS22 watching his video on this, but I can't remember what the results were. Right, that's going to be more expensive than what I thought. So they're 8 months old. They're no months old. Do you know what? I'm going to get them. $2,400. We'll just do the same as what we did with the cows. It's long term. They're gonna make us money eventually. Another question. Can you mix sheep on this one and they still reproduce as quickly? Because on 19 on seasons, if you mix them, they wouldn't reproduce as quickly, would they? Because they were only reproducing with their own specific kind of sheep. Now, is that the case with these? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. But I don't know. I bet you I've just picked the worst. I mean, we're getting these for wool. We're not getting these to sell. We're getting them purely for wool. And I bet you I've just picked the worst sheep for producing wool. I think one of the things that Calmskin showed us was you can make a lot of money off the wool. However, we did have 200 to make. I'm sure we had 200 sheep on Calmskin. Are we down here? Expected a market to come up. I know this will be loads easier if I have interactive markers on. I just don't particularly like having one. There we go. Select, move, yes. And there's our sheep in the open pasture. Let's go and we'll go and get some hay quickly. We will go and get some water and then I think we'll finish because we're probably kicking on for time again. And I've certainly come the wrong way here. There we go. Get through there. Yeah, I think the rest of the little jobs that we're going to do, we're just going to have to do next month, in the next game day, which is obviously June 2. We have the water, we're just feeding our way through the trees. Well, I say I'm kinda, I don't, because I was going to say I'm kinda regretting not getting the cow open pasture. However, do you know what, I'm going to leave this up here because when we get more sheep we'll be able to use more of that. The open pasture, I'm not sure if you can get slurry from though. Whereas the one we've got, we are getting slurry. Can't see us needing massive amount of here. Should we do 10,000 litres ish? Yeah. Let's run this round. Fantastic. We probably will, off camera, go and do another couple of runs, get some more sheep. I'm tempted to get some of the Welsh ones as well. I don't know if you can put them all in. That actually took a bit more than what I thought it was going to. Okay, right, I think we'll leave it there. I mean, it's nearly 25 past 4 anyway. We've got that field there planted with corn. It needs one more application of fertiliser. We need to go and get a lot more sheep. We need to feed our cows, and I think that's probably about it, which we'll do in the next episode. And then I'm not even bothered about if we run out of stuff to do in the middle of June. I'll just rest halfway through and we can just carry on into the next day. I'm not overly fussed about sort of one day, one episode, or half day, full episode, do you know what I mean? So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.